Ash United TV, I'm joined by manager Jody Banim after a 1-0 defeat away at Droylsden. Jody, out of the Manchester Premier Cup, how disappointed are you with that?
We've got other priorities, haven't we? So the cup's not the biggest concern tonight. It's one or two performances weren't up to scratch. Had lots of the ball and created very little, certainly in that second half. I think over the past, when we've lost games and stuff over the the recent times, over the last kind of 3 or 4 weeks, we've created lots of opportunities and missed. And tonight we just we've not created anything. We've not had we've lacked a lot of creativity tonight. Anyone capable of doing something ordinary to break the lines with the ball and disrupt their shape. We've just not had that tonight, and a little bit of poor quality when we got in and around the box. Heavy passes or wrong decision making or heavy touches. It's not been a great night. I thought first half, I thought we'd done okay. Shaved it. Could have scored 1 or 2. We got down the sides of them a little bit, but again, as soon as we got in those good positions, we lacked a little quality. And then second half was obviously they're just sitting in, looking to catch us on the break, which is what they've done. And then obviously they'll sit even deeper, which that's when you need your creative players then to, like I said, to disrupt that shape and pull them out of shape a little bit. And you want your back players to step in with the ball and try and draw people out to play around them to create a little bit of space. And we never did that. We're trying to knock balls in behind when there was no space to knock balls in behind. Just really poor decision making, which is a disappointing thing. So we've given 1 or 2 players an opportunity tonight. Well, probably 3 or 4 players opportunities tonight, and they've not took them. So it makes my job easier, I suppose, on Saturday.
Yeah, the pitch as well was in a pretty poor condition. Yeah. How influential was that on the side's performance?
Obviously, it's not ideal. It's got a lot of grass on it, but it's very soft underfoot. It's very bobbly. As soon as it's coming in, it's bouncing up near someone's shin and stuff like that. It's not great, but it's not obviously conducive to a team that likes to play the ball into feet and stuff. So I'm not making excuses. The pitch isn't great, but it is what it is.
What needs to change then for Saturday for us to get a positive result?
Saturday's a different game. Obviously, Saturday's a different game. Completely. It'll be a tough game against Lancaster. They made an okay start to the season, so it's going to be a tough game. So we've got a couple of players coming back into the squad and stuff like that to bolster it a little bit, and I may go and see if we can get another player. We'll try to get another player in, but it's not quite. He's got injured in training, so that's not worked out. So we're a little bit light up front, to be honest. We're a little bit light in wide positions and obviously the centre forward position. Luca Avern is still not over his hamstring, so I think he's going to be a doubt for Saturday. Obviously Josh Wilson is done well back there at centre back. So, but it leaves. Obviously, we have to keep him back there for the time being. It leaves that. It obviously doesn't give us that option to play Josh through the middle as well. So we are a little bit light in forward areas. You've seen that tonight. We're just looking for that little bit extra. I think there's been a few poor performances up top tonight. Like I said, the pitch isn't helping. Obviously, I think it's gone into Jordan a few times and it's bobbled up and it's come off him a little bit. But I expect a little bit more. I think obviously we can have I think Tamesy will be disappointed with his contribution in those attacking areas and stuff as well. I think that even when the ball's coming into him there, it's bouncing off a little bit. So he could have, he's had better nights and better games than he has done today. So I'm hoping that we get over it and we roll on Saturday, because our league form's been pretty good. Obviously since that sluggish start to the season.
Okay, thank you, Jody.